So the soul is actual me. And that soul is a part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So as long as one has the tendency to enjoy in this material nature, one cannot make spiritual advancement. In order to make spiritual advancement, we have to become disgusted with this existence here. But then if we come across a bona fide teacher who gives us the knowledge, who tells me the difference between the body and the soul, then only I become situated in my spiritual identity. And then further knowledge leads us to Krishna. The further knowledge engages us in being service to Krishna. And that devotional service makes us a devotee. And when one becomes a devotee, then for him, this body is not a source of suffering. For a devotee, this body becomes an opportunity to serve Krishna. I have this body, that's why I am able to render service to Krishna. So he engages his body in the service of Krishna. So that is how, for a devotee, even his existence in the material nature doesn't become a source of suffering. When one becomes a devotee, then his life becomes joyful, because he doesn't see this body as a source of enjoyment, but a source of service. So, initially that is what Krishna reminded Uddhava, the importance of becoming a devotee. No one can become free from the bondage, suffering condition of the material nature. In order to become free from the suffering condition of the material nature, one has to become connected to Krishna. And the way to become connected to Krishna only through devotion, not by any other means. Krishna pointed out, no Sankhya, no Yoga, no austerity, no penance, no any of these activities is not going to help us to become connected to Krishna. Through the process of yoga, through the process of knowledge, jnana, and austerities and penances, as we saw in the case of the yogi, he had to come back once again. Why? Because as a yogi, he couldn't go back to the spiritual world. In order to go back to the spiritual world, one has to become a devotee. So it's only the devotees that can go back to the spiritual world, nobody else. Without developing our relationship with Krishna, we cannot go back to the spiritual world. And the only way to develop our relationship with Krishna is through devotion. That is the most important thing that we all have to understand. That this is the only way. This is the only way. No other way can take us back to the spiritual world. So that is the prerogative, or that is the ultimate goal of life, to become a devotee of the Lord. That's why devotion has been considered to be the ultimate goal of life. Purushartha. Dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Religiosity, meaning abiding by the laws that have been given by Krishna. will lead to artha, accumulation of wealth. And due to wealth, artha, calm, we can fulfill our desires. And even after fulfilling all our desires, when you are still not satisfied, then moksha, liberation, get out of this place which is full of suffering. But that is not the ultimate goal. Moksha is not the ultimate goal. Beyond moksha is bhakti. Beyond mukti is bhakti. Therefore, bhakti has been considered to be the fifth objective of life. Pancham Purushartha. Prema Pumartha Mahan. The ultimate goal of life is to develop a loving relationship with Krishna.